Hi there, I'm Jen Ashton, and this is another episode of Living Room Lift. For today's workout, we are going to do a ground-based workout. So we have 4 exercises that we're going to do for 3 sets of each. I have my timer, so we're going to do 40 seconds of work with 20 seconds of rest, and then we're going to get a 1-minute rest break before we head on into the next set. So I wanted to work out today, but I was feeling kind of lazy. I hate that word, but I was feeling a little lazy. So I thought I'm going to do a ground-based workout instead. So like I said, just on the ground, all 4 exercises. I'm going to start my watch here. I'm not even going to include a warm-up in today's workout since they're pretty gentle exercises. So if you'd like to do a warm-up first, go ahead and do that. I do have my water bottle with me. We are going to use weights, but we're staying on the ground for all 4 exercises. So I'm going to hit my timer. It's going to give us 15 seconds before we get ready into our first exercise. We are going to be laying on our back doing a glute bridge. So we'll get that started. I'm going to start my timer. So I'm going to lay back on my back. My feet are hip width apart. Soles of the feet are on the ground. And we're just going to do a hip bridge for 40 seconds. So I'm tucking my tailbone, squeezing my glutes, lifting up and coming down. So even when you don't really feel like exercising, it's good to keep the consistency up, and something is always better than nothing. If you want a little bit more of a challenge for this exercise, you can try a single leg exercise. So we're just going to keep 1 foot down. Why don't I do 3 on this side? And I'll do 3 on the other side. I can't see my timer, so I don't know where I am for time. Oh, there we go. Done. We have 20 seconds. Our next exercise we're going to do is a laying chest press. So I'm going to grab some heavier weights here. And again, we're just laying on our back, doing a chest press for 40 seconds. So inhale down, exhale up. There's 1. Inhale down, exhale up. Keeping the weight over my chest. I'm not doing anything with my lower body. Keeping it very simple today. Wasn't feeling like working out, but it's still important to get some movement in. This is a good opportunity. You can use lighter weights and get more reps in as well, so you do some more muscle endurance versus strength. Great. So our next exercise, we are going to do a kneeling row. So I'm going to use some pretty light weights for this, just because I want to work more on that muscle endurance. So we're going to be in a tabletop position, alternating row. So we're just on all 4s. Exhale, row. Inhale, come back. Just a nice, gentle, floor-based workout today. We're working on our pulling muscles with this exercise, but we worked on our push muscles with our chest press. Alternating row, keeping my body nice and still. Okay, our last exercise, we are going to be in a kneeling position, and we're going to do something called an Atlas press. So we're going to use 1 dumbbell, pressing it up and over from shoulder to shoulder. So it's a shoulder press, and we're going to be kneeling for this exercise. Here we go. So exhale up and come over. Exhale up, inhale down. So it doesn't look like a lot, but this exercise adds up quick. Exhale up, inhale down. We're alternating shoulders, only 1 dumbbell. I'm not arching my back as I press up, so I'm keeping my core tight. I like to switch my leading hand. We have less than 10 seconds to go. Push, push, All right, round 1 is done. Let's grab a drink. We have 45 seconds here and then an extra 15 seconds before we head into the second round. So like I said, floor-based workout. We're not even standing up the whole time. We're just gonna stay down on the ground. For round 2, I'm gonna give you some different options for the exercises. We're gonna start off with our hip bridge, but this time I'm gonna be squeezing a ball between my knees. I just bought this at the dollar store. It's just a little bit squishy. You can use a cushion from your couch as well. Okay, so we have another 15 seconds to get ready. And then we've got 40 seconds of work for round 2. So I'm laying on my back. I'm going to squeeze the ball between my knees here. Here we go. So exhale up, inhale down. Squeezing that ball. Remember, if this isn't your jam, you can always do 20 seconds with one leg and then 20 seconds with the other leg. It's your workout. Squeezing the ball, we get more of our groin, our adductor muscles involved, as well as our hamstrings and our glutes. Done. So for our second exercise, we have our laying chest press. So I'm going to add in some optional leg movements with this one. So let me grab my weights here. Okay, so to start, we can keep our feet down flat like we are, just working on our chest press, or we can bring our legs up and have them come down as we come down and then everything up. Get a little bit more core involvement this time. Inhale down, exhale everything up. Inhale down, exhale up. So we're working on a pressing pattern, pushing pattern. Inhale down, exhale up. Great. For our next exercise, we have those kneeling in a tabletop position. Gonna move my heavy weights out of the way. Use a little bit of a lighter weight for this one. Here we go, 40 seconds of work. So option number 1 is to stay in this half kneeling tabletop position. Exhale, row, inhale down. Option number 2 is to come into this bear crawl position. So my knees are just hovering, getting more core that way. And then of course, option number 3 is a full renegade row. So that's from a plank position. So if you've got extra energy in your workout today, you can do it from there. Our last exercise in this set is our Atlas press. Not too much you can do to change this one. If you want, you can use 2 dumbbells and do a regular shoulder press, but I'm gonna stick with the Atlas press. Here we go, 40 seconds of work. So exhale up, inhale down. Notice how I'm not arching my back when I press up, keeping my core engaged. Up and down. So like I said, some alternatives. You can do a regular shoulder press. You can do an alternating shoulder press if you want. But for something different, I'm going to stay with the Atlas press. Done. 2 sets, you guys. We have 1 more set to go, 1 more round. Grab a drink of water. My heart rate is about 130 right now, so keeping it pretty chill today. We're not really using any leg exercises other than our glute bridge, which we're getting our hamstrings and our glutes for that one. Otherwise, we don't have any squats, we don't have any lunges, we're just hanging out on the ground. So we have 30 more seconds here. For my last set, for the glute bridge, I'm actually going to use a band. So I'm going to put the band around my knees. We have 15 more seconds here. It's just telling us to get ready. So I'm going to put a band, probably a medium thickness band around my knees. And this time when I come up into my glute bridge, I'm going to press out against the band. Here we go. So up, out against the band, and then down. Come up, press out against the band, down. So with this exercise, I'm working a little bit more my adductors. Sorry, my abductors. They abduct, they take your leg away off to the side. Your adductors are the inside of your leg, which is when you're squeezing the ball. That's when you're working those ones. So up, out against the band, down. Come up, press out, down. Right, we're gonna get ready for another set of those chest presses. This time for this round, I'm gonna do a chest fly. So just to give you some different options, so I'm going to use a little lighter weight. Palms are facing each other. So we're going to inhale, come down, exhale up. So inhale down, exhale up. Like I'm hugging a big tree. Got a soft bend in my elbows. I'm a little close to my TV cabinet here, so my wingspan isn't as wide as I would like. Exhale up. You can also add in the legs. So inhale down, exhale together. Down, up. Still an upper body pressing exercise, pushing exercise. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. We have our tabletop row next, or a renegade row, or you can do a bear crawl roll. So I'm going to start on all fours. So neutral spine, alternating row. Remember, if you want some more of a challenge today, if you've got more energy than I do, you can come up into that high plank position and do a renegade row. You can come back to all fours, lift up your knees, and do a bear crawl row. All right, we've made it to the last exercise of the workout. We're going to do one more set of our Atlas press, 40 seconds of work, and then we are done. In total today, it's about 12 minutes of work without all the rest breaks. So exhale up, inhale down. Press. So right now, my right hand is in the front and my left hand is in the back. About halfway through here, I'm going to switch my leading hand. So let's switch it up. So now my right arm is in the back, my left hand is in the front. These are more tiring than they look. Great job. I'm going to turn off my timer here. We didn't do a warm up, but I am going to do a bit of a cool down. So from here, let's just give ourselves a big hug. Our shoulders did a lot of work, our upper body did a lot of work. And then we'll come across, squeeze our shoulder blades, and we'll switch the arm that we have at the top. Let's take our left arm and bring it up over our head, and we're going to stretch that tricep. So even if you don't have a lot of energy for a workout, you can do this ground-based workout. Let's switch sides here. So right arm comes up, left arm helps it. You can do this ground-based workout, still get 3 sets of 4 exercises done. Let's do a kneeling cat-cow. So I'm gonna round my back, hollow my back, stick out my chest, squeeze my shoulder blades. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. We'll do one more. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. That is it for our workout today. I am at 15 minutes from start to finish. It's better than nothing. It's a little bit of movement, but entirely ground-based. I hope to see you next time at the next session of Living Room Lift.